But that's, for another day. We were here to talk about you.
I want to talk about Stranger.
Excelsior!
So,
I was literally listening in my hotel room about 20 minutes ago.
which one?
I was listening to your latest Star Trek reviews. I'd already listened to the first half. I'd listened to an hour and a half of you talking about how much you hate Star Trek.
It's true.
And then I was like, I need another hour and a half because I am all caught up with Strange New Worlds.
I'm sorry.
And I love it.
Well,
no, I don't love it. I love hearing you talk about it.
I understand.
You like it more than I do. Like you're one
Wow.
of me.
And I'm amazed that you actually admitted that here. And it's all. Don't worry, everybody. Nobody's going to say anything. No, and I mean it makes me feel better. Truly, writers like yourself of talent that are like, it could be better, and that's a soft criticism, to say the least.
Well, I'm all caught up.
Okay, we'll talk.
You see the latest one?
I didn't see yesterday's yet.
You didn't see yesterday's?
And
I caught up specifically so I could talk about it with you.
And as I understand it, it actually is a more traditional episode. Maybe people have already seen it.
It's the best of the series, but there's like one plot hole in the whole thing. Or there's like 17 plot holes in the whole thing, but there's stuff I want to whine about, and now I can't whine because you haven't seen it.
Don't worry. I'll
We can whine about the ones before that if you want.
100%. My God, there's already 7 episodes from this season we could talk about. But that's, for another day. We were here to talk about you.
I want to talk about Stranger. I don't understand. So my kids are 9.
Go.
And they watch these Disney shows. Like Hey Jesse is my personal favorite of them. And they watch an infinite amount of, there's Zach and Cody, there's all sorts, and they're programmed to like make like children laugh by kind of like winking at the camera. There was just a joke, and everybody looks at the camera and is like, it's a good introduction to comedy, and they're well done on that level, and they appeal to my. That is the level of comedy in these Strange Adventure shows. Like it's not sitcom, it's not bad Star Trek, it's Disney. It's a Disney show.
I say that it's like they have a flashcard knowledge of Star Trek. It's very surface. Well, we know Beam Me Up Scotty, and we know that Spock is a Vulcan. Okay, great, whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, but there's so much more. And for decades, even in the 60s, with all its reasonable warts and all, by today's standards, they gave us a morality play, and they actually made us think. And it's like, God, think of that Vietnam parable from the original series. And they really presented both sides of, well, it'd be better to be pacifist. And it's like, no, if you're dealing with an aggressive offensive force, you got to meet him with equal thing. And that was the quandary of Vietnam. And it's like they make you think, and it's like they're not even judging. And now it's, well, you got to agree with us or you're wrong. And it's like, all right.
This week's episode, it was better. It was the best.
That's what I'm hearing. Even the trailer made me feel better because they bust Ortegas like cracking bad on the Klingons, and all of a sudden the Klingons on the bridge, and all of a sudden there's military protocol, and that classic like, all right, I'm at attention, I'm staring off into space, and that's something that doesn't exist in Strange.
That made me. Oh, sorry. You've seen that moment. That moment was fine, but it was again like a Disney comedy. It was like I'm saying something out of turn. Oh, someone's behind me. It was like it's like 12th season of Friends comedy. It's just not. It's not fresh or interesting. And the fact that this show has no military protocol at all, and so the fact that they finally like throw one in makes me upset because I was like, yes, there's Star Trek. They're in the Navy. I know it's an exploratory Navy, but it is the Navy. That's the metaphor.
Rebecca Romaine is here, and I don't know if, and I don't, really, I respect them going up.
But they don't give her a chance to do anything. She has the enhanced abilities. They don't play with that at all.
Oh no, and well, the other
thing. It's like giving Geordi the thing and saying he never sees cool stuff.
Welcome to the Star Trek panel, everybody.
Anyway, sorry.
Fast. I wanted to say, I wanted to ask Rebecca Romaine on the panel that we were going to do. Do you consider Starfleet a military organization? And I can appreciate if someone says no. Then what do you think it is? I think, especially given that it was created in the '60s, that it's kind of a combination of the Coast Guard and the Peace Corps. I don't mean to keep popping my peas. But yeah, that it's...
Keep popping your peas. You're such a radio
like that. I just... Because a friend of mine who's a big critic is like, all they do is go from planet to planet. Hey, can we have your dilithium? You're really cute, this civilization. We really want your dilithium. I'm like, no, man, they're the Peace Corps. Like, we don't want to upset anything, prime directive, but we have resources. You need clean water. You need food, replicators, whatever. Anyway, that's Star Trek.